Alright, you join us for round 6 of the iRacing season at Imola. Just waiting for the session to start up. Should start just after 10 o'clock. So refresh. We've got a minute before the session's reset, and then we should be able to get in there, hopefully. So once again, I'm going to be running in VR. So got my Rift all set up. We will have team voice chat, which hopefully you guys will be able to hear. Why is my session not available? It is. Okay, so it's going to refresh in another minute. For some reason, it's not detected that it's 10 a.m. So another 45 seconds, and it should let us in. So it's going to be 20-minute qualifying, 20-minute practice, 3 laps qualifying, 30-minute race with the rough RT12R and the 991 Cup car. I'm going to be running in the Cup car, as I think are most of the other guys. Cliff will be in the RT12R, I suspect. And last time we had issues with it starting because I hadn't credit on my account, so that's not going to be a problem today. So hopefully this should start up. Yes, here we go. Green. Right. Off we go. Excellent. Right, you can see what I see. Let's get that aligned. Should be better. Okay. So we're just waiting for the track to load. Alright, here we are. Imola. So let's see who's here already. Morning, James. We've got good ping rates. That's the speed of the connection, basically. Essentially, the server sends a small message to your PC, and that's how long it takes to get it back in milliseconds. So the lower the number, the better the experience is going to be. Alright, so we've got 3 minutes elapsed into practice. For some reason, even though these are set to start at 10 o'clock, they always start late. And that's not down to anything we're doing. It seems to be the system just doesn't refresh fast enough. So I may as well go and do some driving. Everyone who does iRacing is good at connecting, so we'll see people join. So I'm going to hit my pit limiter, stick into first, and off we go. So initially what I want to do is just get some heat into the tyres, and then I need to get a measure of what my fuel consumption is going to be. So just take it easy on the first lap. I'm not sure there's many opportunities to pass here, so good qualifying is going to be essential. Got quite a loose setup. And after the last race we spent some time messing around with brake settings on the controls. So the brake feels a little bit different. It's locking up a little bit earlier than I'm used to. So for fuel consumption, what we'll do is we'll look at a rough fuel level when we cross a known point, so 22.27, so we go past the start finish, 22.23, got an off track there, it's not good, we only get 17 incident points, so we have to try and avoid things like that. It's just the two people in today. Hopefully we'll get a couple more people join. I believe Cliff said he was going to be here, so hopefully he's able to get in. Wasn't the cleanest lap, but let's see where we end up. .5, okay. So that's about 3/4 of a litre per lap. I think it's litres. No, it's gallons in iRacing. So 3/4 of a gallon per lap. Sounds more realistic. See if we got some consistency there. You can see how fast the fuel's going down on that straight. Wow. So that's about 0.6. Cliff may be out enjoying his new car. Bit deep in there. All right, let's jump out. Right, let's see who else is connected. It's just James and I, which is odd. Let's go and watch James do his thing. Alright, let's just send Cliff a message and see if he's joining today. Yeah, I've just sent Cliff a message to see if he's joining. He did mention that he was going to be here, but maybe he doesn't need the practice. Yeah, it's quite an interesting track. There's a lot of off-camber blind corners, but it's a bit of fun. So we've got 6 minutes left of practice. So we had about 3/4 of a lap, 3/4 of a gallon of fuel. So garage, there we go. Right, chassis. So 3/4 of a gallon, 30 minutes, about just under 2 minutes. That's about 15, 17 laps. About 15 gallons should be enough. Save some weight. So as we lower the fuel, the ride height's going to go up a bit, so we lower that a bit. Okay. And it's going to give us a much sharper rake. Let's try that. So hopefully we'll get one or two more people joining. I think Sam might be out of town, but I'm not sure about the other guys. I haven't received any messages that anyone's having any issues today. It feels a bit better under braking actually. Kind of odd. Now there was an iRacing update this morning, so that may have thrown people, that may have delayed people joining. There's been a lot of updates since they released the R18. Yeah, this is a lot more stable under braking. Okay, I like that. Feels balanced. Not getting oversteer on the exit of the corners, even on cold tyres. That'll do. Bit of understeer there though. It wasn't a big update today though, it's about 18 megabytes, so, but if you haven't been on iRacing for a while, there were a couple of larger updates that potentially could stop people joining today, so we may end up rerunning this just in case people couldn't join. We'll sort of use this as a track day if that's the case. James, I wonder if this is because of iRacing updates. Well, there were so many updates recently, some of them were quite big. I wonder if people couldn't join because they're still updating their system. too much curb on the inside. Okay, end of practice. Alright. So did anyone else join? No, it's just the two of us. If the other guys got a reason for not being here, like the updates or some other conflict, then we can always rerun this as a race and then use this as practice. Alright. See, hopefully this will be a close race. I'm not sure. We'll put in a good time, so I'm not sure where we'll end up, but hopefully James and I can have a close race. I think we've had good races in the past, so we're looking to open up our racing series to a wide audience in Season 2. So Season 1 was the pilot, really to iron out some of the kinks, figure out what we need to do and make sure that if we are going to have a lot of people waiting to join, that we can actually get the session started and so on. So iRacing definitely seems to be the best platform so far. It's kind of limited on the Porsche side, but it's the easiest one to join. Basically, as long as you've got credits in your account, then the race will start. And it's only the host that needs to have credits, by the way. It's free for any members of the league to race. As long, obviously, you need an iRacing subscription, but you don't pay to race in our league. There's no entry fees or anything like that. So I'm taking suggestions for tracks for Season 2, so if there's somewhere you'd particularly like to race and you want to join the league, then feel free to post in the comments. You can join our iRacing league at members.iracing.com. Just go and search for the Peach State PCA Sim Racing League. Welcome everyone to join. You don't even have to have a driver's license. One of the reasons we started the sim racing thing was to open up driving events to people who were not yet old enough to actually drive a real car. So if you've got a child, a grandchild that's into sim racing and likes Porsches, send them to the Peach State PCA website and they can check out our Sim Racing League. There's details of how to sign up on there. And we're working on keeping this a free event, so there's no sign up costs. So this lap is not going to count, so my 150.295 is going to be it. I think we get 3 laps though, so I might be able to get another lap in. I don't see a time from James yet though. Maybe he's playing it close to his chest and last lap, got the white flag. There we go, 151. Okay, this is going to be a good race then. We're pretty close together. Yeah, I mean 1.3 seconds. That's not really that far apart. Particularly with things like that. Yeah, it doesn't require much of a mistake to go from 152 to 151. We've got 4 laps and yeah, that should be good fuel wise, I think. Park it, go back to the pits. Alright, it looks like it's just us, but at least we're pretty close, so that should be a good race. Yeah, it's very easy to lose it in a couple of places and outbrake yourself. Right, garage. Do I need more fuel? I'm going to go to 18. Don't want to run out. So we're just waiting for the grid and then we'll be out racing. So dead on 10:30. So on schedule. So we've got 36 seconds remaining on the official time. 30-minute race at 150-ish. So it's going to be 15, 16 laps maybe. We use about 3/4, so it should be about 12 gallons of fuel required. So I should have more than enough. Maybe we'll change that back down again then. There we go. We'll take a chance. All right, off we go to the grid. There we go. Right, so I'm going to put my relative time on.
Green, green, green.
James is behind me. Okay. Ah, and I've messed it up at the first corner.
Left side. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Alright, well that should make it interesting. Now I've got to chase James because I messed up the first corner. Cold tyres and all that. There's not many places to pass here, so it's going to be a question of who runs wide and messes up. Don't know what happened there, I just outbraked myself. Yeah, definitely. Whoa! What was that?
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time
Okay,
gained.
so let's stop messing around. Get some heat in the tyres and then we'll be off. Go and catch James up again. Alright, we should be looking alright now. Feed in the power, use all the curb. I believe it was James and I that had the good race at Road Atlanta, so this should be an interesting battle. All we need for a race are 2 cars, so should be fun. We won't have any issues with back markers this time round. Okay, so James is pulling away. Alright. Lots of helpful stuff from the iRacing spotter. Got a really good run off there. Right side. Wow. I'm not going to take that place. I think I've got a feeling I kind of run him off the road there. Sorry about that. I was a bit sideways through there. So we can get a run down here. I'm not seeing his brake lights, which is interesting. Okay.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
It would probably been difficult for James to see me then. We were kind of side by side, so there's plenty of time. It's not the way to do it. Ah! That's not going to help either. Way too much curb on the exit. Alright. So now we go and catch James up again. On lap 4, so we've got about 8 laps left. So I tend to be better through there, but there's not really any passing opportunities through there. Just ran out of brakes there. Back to chasing. Didn't lose too much time there, thankfully.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Tyres are shot. Come on. Just need to adapt to the new grip levels, and sometimes it's better just to drive your race, and then if you've got good lap times then you'll make positions. Not many laps left. Come on. be the last lap. Alright. Just messy laps, that's really my biggest problem. I'm trying to find some of the pass. James is doing a great job though, keeping it on the track, keeping it straight. Another off track, 7 out of 17. Half a second gap. Whoa. 1.1. It's close. Be careful coming to the downhill braking zone. There's not really anywhere to get past. Without shoving it down the inside and probably taking us both out. Is this going to be an option? Not really. Good last few laps though. Oh no. So not quite the close finish it could have been. Not quite sure what happened there. Well-deserved win for James. good race.
There's the checkered flag. Great job.
You did a much better job keeping it on the track than I did. I was all over the place. Yeah, I've ran out of brakes and tyres on a couple of places. That downhill braking zone near the end just got me several times. That third gear left turn after the hairpin, I think I could get a little bit more speed a little bit earlier through there, down the hill and then back in the turn up to the chicane. But yeah, I mean, just goes to show it doesn't matter how quick you are. If you can't keep it on the track, it's not going to really do anything for you. Yeah, this is not an easy track to pass on either. There didn't seem to be a lot of places where I could get alongside you without it being hard either for you to see me or it just wasn't an appropriate place to try and pass. Yep, you too. All right, and so that wraps up our iRacing season.